guys, I am here today to share with you one of my favorite rolls to do when my low back is feeling tight, a little achy, that kind of thing. I'm going to be using today the Elfa ball, but really you could use any massage ball to do this roll. Now, I don't know about you, but I love to know that when I'm doing something that it's effective. I like to kind of feel the difference. So that's what we're going to do today. I want you to do a little, it's kind of like a little pre-test and post-test. So you can kind of check in and see if what we did made a difference in your body. So what I want you to do as your kind of pre-test is just to do kind of an easy roll down through your back. I like to have my knees a little bit soft. And I'm just going to tuck my chin and curl down, breathe, and just let myself hang down here at the bottom. And my job when I do this is just to see like how my back feels when we're doing this more than anything. And then I'm gonna come back up nice and slow. Definitely use those stomach muscles so it's a nice supported movement, but just kind of check in and notice how it feels. All right, now grab your ball. We're gonna take the ball and we're gonna put it on our sacrum. So this particular roll is called the sacrum scrub, and you'll be putting it on your sacrum, kind of, I'm going to say mid-sacrum. So your sacrum, if you're not familiar with it, it's just that like bony plate in the back of your hips, right? If you feel it's hard, it's bone, it's surface back there. It's actually kind of shaped a little more like a little triangle kind of shape. We're going to take the ball and you're going to put it in between you and the wall, somewhere in the middle of that bony surface. Soften or bend your knees a little bit. Push with your legs as much or as little as you like. And then just start slowly rolling the ball back and forth across that surface. Now you'll notice there's lots of surface area in our sacrum. So you can go side to side, you can do little circles, you can kind of explore. Okay, and sometimes I feel like I got to move my ball a little bit to get to a different spot. And just as slow as you can, putting kind of the amount of pressure that feels okay for you. And we're just going to roll back and forth. We're going to give ourselves 2-3 minutes just doing this rolling. Maybe you want to do a little up and down, bend your knees, straighten your legs, that kind of thing. Just rolling, and as we're rolling, I'll fill you in kind of what we're doing. We're really just rolling across all the connective tissue that crosses over that area. And here is my explanation of it, my simplified version or explanation of it. This particular roll, so we have all of our muscles in our, I'm going to call it our upper half, right? Coming down from our low back. Then we have all of our muscles coming up from our lower half, like our glute muscles coming up. And all of those muscles have this connective tissue kind of connected with them that lays over the top of them. And all of that connective tissue from our muscles on our top half and our muscles on our bottom half, it kind of crosses over in that area. Right across that sacral area. So we are just going to be putting pressure into those tissues, rolling back and forth, up and down, and hopefully making them happy, hydrating them. That pressure is just going to kind of gently stretch them. That's our goal. Okay, and we're just going to do this a little bit longer. Feel free to explore. There is not a right or wrong when we're doing this rolling, these rolling techniques, other than if something doesn't feel good. If you get to a place and you're like, oh, ouch, that's like, doesn't feel good, don't do that. Otherwise, explore. If you have to move your ball around like me, move it around a little bit. Right, up, down, around. If you find a little spot that's like a little tender or a little like, oh, maybe you want to hang out there. Maybe you want to kind of roll back and forth through that. Just rolling around a little bit. Exploring. All right, and then after we've done that for a couple minutes, of course you could do longer than that, you're going to come off of the wall. I like to do a little shake out of my hips. And then let yourself try out that roll down again. So same action we did before, chin to chest, curl down. It's just your ragdoll. Roll down through your spine, breathe. When you get down there, just do a little check-in again. Notice. Maybe you notice, like I feel like just doing that, I can go lower to the floor with ease as I'm there. Maybe it just feels a little looser. Just notice anything you feel. And then coming back up, nice and slow again. Make sure those stomach muscles are pulled up and in. And just rolling all the way back up. Awesome. Thank you for joining me today. I would love to hear if you try this out. Remember, little things like this little roll can make a big difference in how your body feels. It doesn't take very long. You can kind of throw it in your day in any place, like take a little break at the office, just need a wall space and a ball. All right, thanks for joining me.